Last week, Susan Gargiulo came to win.
All right! Woo!
She met the class.
Laura, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer.
But got off to a rough start.
I mean, this should be a no-brainer, right? But I'm feeling the pressure.
As she worked her way through first grade.
You got $2,000. Got $5,000.
By cheating off our fifth graders.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and copy his paper.
Will she drop out,
Come on, Laura!
flunk out, or make it to $1 million?
I'm picturing, I've never actually been up against a bear.
Find out right now on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Fifth grader. Contestant Susan Gargiulo got $5,000. That's right, we give grown-ups the chance to prove that they are indeed smarter than a 10-year-old, and if they can prove it, they have a chance to win $1 million.
Oh, I'm nervous.
And at any point in the game, if the pressure gets too high, if you don't feel like you can answer our grade school questions, you can drop out with all the money that you've bankrolled up to that point. But before you leave us, promise me that you will look into the camera and tell the world, I am not smarter than a fifth grader. You promise?
I promise.
We got a deal. All right.
Thank you.
You've used your save and both your cheats. When we left, $10,000 question was true or false. Stratus clouds are typically at a higher altitude than cirrus clouds. You have chosen to copy Spencer's paper. I told you that the correct answer was false. Stratus clouds are not typically at a higher altitude than cirrus clouds. May we please see, for $10,000, what Spencer said? False, you have $10,000. The bad thing is, you've used your save and both your cheats, so your classmates can no longer help you. So you have to say goodbye to your classmates up here.
Bye, guys.
It's just you and me.
Thank you.
If they hadn't bailed you out, you would have left with nothing. You get this question correct. One of the biggest questions on the board, because regardless of what happens the rest of the game, least you'll leave here with is $25,000.
Oh, I'm starting to freak out. I'm freaking out.
Don't freak out on me.
Okay.
Pick a subject.
I'm gonna go with third grade astronomy.
Third grade astronomy. May we please see the third grade astronomy question. Of the following, which kind of star is hottest? A blue giant, a red dwarf, or a regular yellow star? Of the following, which kind of star is hottest? A blue giant, a red dwarf, or a regular yellow star? You can walk away right now with $10,000. You've got a 1 in 3 shot if you chose to guess at this.
Okay.
Talk it out. Tell me what you're thinking.
I think that it's a blue giant. And I would think when it burns, when you have a flame, the yellow is not as hot as the orange and the red. And then the blue is where it's really hot.
What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to have to say blue giant.
You seem a little hot right now, sweating just a little bit.
I would usually take that as a compliment, but.
You know what? You are hot right now because you have $25,000. A blue giant is the hottest star. Susan, you're playing for $50,000 now.
Can you believe it? Oh, my goodness. All right. Woo! 25,000.
The worst thing that can happen is you leave here with $25,000, okay?
That sounds good.
Let's turn 25 into 50. Pick a subject.
Okay.
World geography.
Fourth grade math.
Fourth grade math. Let's see the fourth grade math question. Susan, how many sides does a rhombus have?
A rhombus, okay. I feel like I've never even heard the word before, of course. Okay, how many sides does a rhombus have? So, octagon would have 8 sides.
Too bad the question isn't how many sides does an octagon have?
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna have to just guess because I have absolutely no idea.
Take a guess, because it's almost a freebie. The worst thing that can happen is you walk away with $25,000.
I'm gonna say 10 sides. No. Octagon, and then it was gone. Octagon, that's it.
Susan, I'm going to show you a picture of a rhombus. Let's count the sides.
Oh my goodness.
You said 10. Count them out for me, Susan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you count up to $25,000? Because
Yes,
that's
I
how much
can.
money you
Thank
have.
you.
You've been great. You've been great. $25,000. Look into the camera and tell millions of people.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
But you've been a great contestant. You got $25,000. Congratulations, Susan.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Right after this. All right. It's time to meet a new student. He is a 29-year-old accountant who graduated from Americana Elementary in Glendale Heights, Illinois. Please welcome Phillip Schrader. Hello, Phillip.
How you doing?
I'm well. You?
Good, thank you.
So, Americana Elementary School.
Exactly.
And this is a picture of you from those
I know,
days.
right?
You went to the orthodontist, didn't you?
I did.
What kind of
definitely
student
did.
were you?
I was actually a really good student. I was a straight A student, but I got into a lot of trouble. I never could really sit still, so always anxious, so, you know.
Well, your classmates here, these 5th graders, are going to be taking the same quiz you're taking, and you're actually going to be able to cheat off of them during the course of this game. So select one of them, and let's get started.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with Laura in the back. Come on,
Laura, come on up, Laura.
We got this. We got it.
We got it.
Let's do it. Rock on, Laura.
You still have that can't sit still thing going on.
I can't sit still. I'm ready to go.
All right. Let me tell you how we play this little game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from the 1st grade through the 5th grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it's worth $500,000.
Wow. Let's do it.
You answer all 10 of these, we'll give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million.
Yeah! Let's bring it. Let's do it. Come on.
And I know it's been a few years since you attended Americana Elementary, so if any point the pressure gets to be too high, you can drop out of our little school. Okay. But when you drop out, you get to take the money that you bankrolled to that point. But before you leave, promise me you will look into the camera and tell millions of people, I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
You got it.
We got a deal.
You got a deal.
Right.
We're on.
All right, let's find out, is Phillip Schrader smarter than a 5th grader? Let's play the game.
Okay.
All right, Phillip, pick a subject.
Well, so Laura, give me one strong subject that you know you can nail out of the park.
I know I can nail first grade animal science.
Okay.
First grade animal
I think you can do it too. It's a deal. We're gonna go with first grade animal science.
For $1,000. Phillip, here's the question. True or false? Komodo dragons are extinct.
Okay.
True or false? Komodo dragons are extinct. All right, let me tell you how your classmates can help you during the course of our quiz. Twice during the game, you may cheat. You may peek at your classmate's paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it, or you can go with a different one. You have one copy, which means you must take the answer that your classmate has written down. Once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate at the podium has the right answer, you're saved. You get to take the money and advance in the game. All right. $1,000, true or false, 50-50 question. Komodo dragons are extinct.
Okay. I am a big animal lover, so I will say Komodo dragons are extinct is false.
You said false. Laura said false. The answer is false. You got $1,000.
Let's do it. Yes! One down, one down. 9 to go, 9 to go. Bring
One
it.
down, 9 to go.
9 to go.
For $2,000, pick your next subject.
I think we're gonna go with first grade earth science.
First grade earth
First grade's
science.
working. Come on, Laura. You got it.
Here's a question that's normally answered by 6-year-olds. You get it right, you get $2,000. Here's the question. In the northern hemisphere, summer ends in which month? In the northern hemisphere, summer ends in which month? Your classmate Laura has locked in her answer.
I know we're in the northern hemisphere, so I know that summer for us ends around August or September, but I'm not exactly sure which
Phillip,
month it ends.
You're looking
Okay.
about as confident as a turkey on the second week
Yes.
of November.
To be in the second week of November. That's good.
That's good, wasn't it?
That was good.
You could peek
Okay.
at Laura's paper and see if you like her answer. You could copy it, or you could guess, and if you're wrong and she's right, she could save you.
I will peek at Laura's paper, and I will.
Lock that in. Laura said in the northern hemisphere, summer ends in which month? September. Now, what do you think?
Well, I think it's August or September. Laura, she looks like she knows what's up. She knows. She seems like she loves her summers and probably knows when that day of summer ends and she's going back to school, because I know that's how I was. But I'm just still not so sure. And I know maybe if I go with August, she can save me if it ends up
Great
being
strategy.
September. And I know it's one of those 2 months. So I am going to say August is when summer ends.
I will tell you this, if she saves you, you'll burn 2 out of your 3 cheats on the board. And then we have to go to the second grade.
That's true.
All right, Phillip,
Okay,
what do you want to do?
All right, I am going to go with Laura's answer and say September. I trust you, Laura.
She's right, and I'm giving you $2,000.
Yes! Thank you! Okay. Thank you, Laura. You're awesome. Thank you. Yes!
All right, your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time. Pick another classmate.
Okay. I don't know. I'll go with Jacob.
Jacob,
he's
come on
laying
up.
calm and cool. Come on, Jacob. Let's do it. You got it.
Phil, if you got $2,000, let's turn it into $5,000. Pick a subject.
Okay, okay. Well, I think I'm strongest in geography. We're gonna go with second grade world geography.
Second grade world geography. For $5,000, Philip, here's the question. After China, what country has the biggest population? After China, what country has the biggest population? Your classmate, a fifth grader, has locked in his answer.
Okay. I know China is the biggest.
Right, it says that on the board.
But I do know that the country that I think is second is India. So I'm pretty confident that the answer is India. And I'm gonna say India. Come on, bring it to me.
Philip, I'm going to tell you if you're right after this. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Phillip Schrader, has got $2,000. His $5,000 question was, after China, what country has the biggest population? You said India. I will tell you this, the right answer, every one of them have it. You want to see it?
I want to see it. Feel real good about it.
For $5,000, can we see what the class said? It is India, Phillip. It's a little more difficult when you're out here, isn't it?
Yes, that's for sure.
You got a lot of people rooting for you.
I know.
We have a message from somebody that wants to wish you luck.
Okay.
Hi, Phil. It's Mom. I just thought I'd take a break today from my administrative duties as assistant principal of Pheasant Ridge School to wish you good luck, because I know that you are definitely smarter than a fifth grader. And here to join me in my good wishes is your former third grade teacher, Mrs. Shirley Snell.
Woo. Hi, Phil. It's been a few years since I've had you in my classroom. However, I did bring my candy jar with me for all those good answers you get correct. Phil, I just want to tell you, have fun, good luck, and I'm very proud of you.
Oh.
How about that? That's your third grade teacher?
That's my third grade teacher. Yeah. She was new. It was like her first year teaching. And I mean, we got the candy. She spoiled us.
So she used to give you candy when you would have a right answer.
Exactly.
That's very cool that
Yeah.
somebody made an impact on you like that.
She definitely did. She was amazing.
She gave you candy. I'm going to give you money. Pick a subject.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with second grade astronomy, I think. We're going to stick with second grade. Let's stick with it. Let's just stick with it. We got it.
Here is our second grade question. Which planet is typically the brightest in the night sky? Which planet is typically the brightest in the night sky? But he has locked in his answer.
Jupiter's the biggest one, but it's pretty far away from the Earth. This is tough. This is a tough one.
Oh, it's second grade,
I know.
Good luck on the fifth grade questions.
I know. Right now, I'm just hoping I get to them.
You still have your save left.
Yeah.
Still have your copy left.
Ooh, Venus. I'm really thinking, I'm leaning towards that it's either Venus or Mars.
You could walk out of here right now with $5,000.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you could walk out of here with nothing.
Yeah, that could happen.
That could happen.
Planet is the brightest in the sky. Well, I'm 50-50 on this, and I know he can save me if he has the other one, so I'm going to go with Venus as the brightest. No, I'm gonna go with Mars as the brightest planet in the sky.
I'll tell you this, he did not go with Mars. Mars is not the right answer. What would you say if he did not go with Venus? Thankfully he did, because that's the right answer. You got $10,000. Venus is the brightest planet.
Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Nice job.
Awesome. Awesome. Yes.
Good news is he saved you. The
Yes.
bad news is you just burned your save.
Right.
You've got one cheat left. It's a copy.
Right.
We're coming up on the $25,000 question.
Right.
And you get this question right, no matter what happens the rest of the game, the minimum amount you walk home with is $25,000.
Okay.
Pick a classmate.
Spencer.
Spencer!
All right, Spencer. You got it, dude. You got it.
Got $10,000. We just saw your third grade teacher. We just saw your mom. Who else you got rooting for you here today?
I got actually my best friend from 5th grade, who I'm still best friends with today, is here, Bob.
Hey, Bob, how are you?
And my friend Wes, and my friend Achilles.
Hey,
Right
guys,
next
how
door.
are you? Are you nervous? Yeah.
Let's do
Did
it.
you think he was smarter than this? Yeah, I thought so. All right, Phillip, let's turn it into $25,000 so you leave here with at least that. Pick a subject.
All right, so what do you think, Spencer?
I'm good at math and earth science.
Math and earth science. Spencer says, but earth science is a 5th grade question.
Yeah.
Which just so happens to be the grade I'm in.
Which is the grade he is in.
No, I'm pretty good at social studies, I think.
Social studies?
So I think we'll go with 3rd grade social studies.
3rd grade social studies. Going against the advice of your classmate here, for $25,000, here's the 3rd grade question. An amendment to the U.S. Constitution must be ratified by what fraction of the states? 2/3, 3/4, or all? He has locked in.
I really think I know this one, actually. I know 2/3 vote is more for laws and vetoes and things. And I do remember, even I think vaguely, I think this is even 3rd, 4th grade, that only 9 out of the original 13 actually were needed to ratify, which would make that 3/4. So I'm gonna say B, 3/4.
Can we see what Spencer said? An amendment to the Constitution must be ratified by how many states? 3/4, because that's the right answer. You got $25,000.
Yes! 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 All right, guys. Yes! Yes! All right, 25 grand.
The $50,000 question is up next. I love this question because it's almost a freebie. The worst thing that can happen is you walk away with $25,000, which is what you have right now.
Right.
But you get it right, you have $50,000. You have one cheat left. You have your copy. For $50,000, pick a subject, Phillip.
I'm gonna go with 4th grade U.S. history.
4th grade U.S. history. For $50,000, Phillip, here's the question. In what year was Abraham Lincoln first elected U.S. president? Spencer's in. In what year was Abraham Lincoln first elected U.S. president?
I know he's the 16th president, and I do know that he was during the Civil War.
I don't see that as being part of the question. Let's see, in what year was Abraham?
Well, I'm trying to develop a point. I don't know if I'm going to make it there. And I believe the Civil War was 1860, 1861, or 1862.
Question is not in what 4 or 5 year period was Abraham first elected U.S. president. You've got a cheat left. You could copy his paper. You could walk away with $25,000.
And I could copy. He may know it. So I could go with his answer too. And so I know it's one of those years, so I'm gonna go with 1860.
Whoa. Okay. You see how quick he locked in?
Yes, I did.
You know why he locked in so fast? Because he knew it. He has the right answer. We're going to find out if he said what you said right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Phillip Schrader from Glendale Heights, Illinois, has got $25,000. He's playing for 50. The question, in what year was Abraham Lincoln first elected U.S. president? Just to refresh everybody's memory, Phillip, what did you say?
I said 1860.
You said 1860.
Yes.
I told you that Spencer had the right answer. If his answer matches your answer, you have $50,000. And normally we show his answer. Normally we don't yell out in class. Yell out. What'd you write down?
Starts with a 1.
Okay.
8.
Okay. Feeling good, feeling good.
6.
Okay.
The last number is 0.
0! You got $50,000! Yeah! $50,000, baby! $50,000!
Nice work, Spencer.
Holy cow! Okay.
Phillip, you got $50,000.
Yeah.
What would you do with $50,000?
Well, I actually just went scuba diving for the first time, and I would love to spend a month at the Great Barrier Reef and just scuba dive my brains out.
Okay.
So that's what I do first. First thing I do. And then party with all my friends that are here. We're getting crazy.
You're an accountant. You're an accountant,
I'm
right?
an accountant, yeah.
So is that what you tell your clients to do with their money if they
exactly.
get $50,000?
Yeah,
Go to the Great Barrier Reef, scuba dive.
Exactly.
You still have your copy left. Pick a classmate.
Okay.
We're down to the last 4 questions.
I'll go with Alana.
Alana, come up here.
Come on, Alana. You got it.
Hi, Alana.
Hello.
If you had $50,000, what would you do with it?
Buy my mom a new car because I know she needs one.
He'd blow it at the Great Barrier Reef.
And give some to charity.
And give some to charity. Phillip, I don't remember you saying give any to charity.
Oh yeah, that was second on my list.
Right after scuba diving at the Great Barrier Reef.
Exactly.
Let's play for $100,000 right now. Pick a subject, Phillip.
All right, Alana, what do you think?
Math, science, and measurement.
Wow, so you can pretty much hit all these out of the park. We'll go with 3rd grade math now.
Third
Let's
grade
hit
math.
it.
Phillip, for $100,000, here's the question. A decagon has how many sides?
Oh my
God.
God.
A decagon has how many sides?
I am gonna win $100,000.
Alana has locked in the answer.
I know this, and I used to think they were the dumbest names, but we had to memorize them. And then there's like a dodecahedron and all these other things, but I know a decagon has 10 sides. Come on! This is all me.
Who was your 3rd grade teacher? Refresh my memory.
Mrs. Snell. She taught me well.
Mrs. Snell taught you well. And what did Mrs. Snell used to do when you had the right answer?
Give me candy.
You got $100,000. A decagon has 10 sides.
Holy
You got $100,000, Phillip.
I know.
We're playing for $175,000.
This is crazy.
Right after this.
Oh my God, oh my God. Okay.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We are playing for $175,000.
Oh my God, oh my God. Okay.
I'm starting to think there may even be a little left over after the scuba trip for charity.
I think so. I think you're right.
You get to hear the question.
Okay.
And then decide what you want to do. But if you blurt out the answer or you say copy, you must go with that. After hearing the question, you can walk out of here with $100,000. Pick a subject.
I'm gonna pick 4th grade measurements.
4th grade measurements. For $175,000, here's the question. How many cups are in 5.5 gallons?
Okay, 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 okay.
You look like one of those guys at the airport that's trying to bring the plane
Exactly.
in. How many cups are in 5.5 gallons? It's taking your classmate a little while on this one. Alana has locked in her answer.
Okay, I know there are 4 quarts in a gallon, making 16 cups in a gallon. 16 times 5.
If you guys want to lay your heads down on your desk and take a little nap, it's
Yeah.
all right.
It'd be 88 cups. My gosh, this is out of my
Now,
mind.
Phillip, you could walk out of here right now with $100,000. You could copy your classmate's paper, but you're dependent on a 9-year-old girl. You answer it incorrectly, you give back $75,000.
I'm pretty positive. I mean, I'm just recalculating in my head because I'm trying to like, I'm sure I didn't add wrong, but I wish pencil, paper, I mean, it's a classroom, right? I mean, I must have came unprepared.
It's a game show, it's
Yeah,
not really a
yeah.
classroom. You can walk out of here with 100, you can copy her paper, or you can give us an answer.
You know, I came in here with nothing. I'm walking out of here with at least 25,000 right now. I think I know the answer, so 88. Come on! Oh, God.
How many cups are in 5.5 gallons? Alana, what did you write?
I wrote 89.
Half, 5.5. She's wrong, you're right. You got $175,000.
$175,000. Holy cow.
Phillip, what's going through your mind right now?
I can't even breathe. I don't know what's going on. This is awesome.
Phillip.
Oh my gosh.
You have 2 questions remaining on the board. Do you know how much the next one's worth?
Yeah.
Say it.
$300,000.
$300,000.
We're going to play for $300,000 when we come back.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Phillip Schrader from Glendale Heights, Illinois, has got $175,000. You've got your copy left, and you're down to your last classmate. Kyle, come on up here.
You got it, man. Let's do it! Come on! You guys are awesome. All you are awesome.
Hi, Kyle.
Hello.
He's got $175,000.
Oh, no way, he's upset. Shouldn't he be happy?
I am. I just don't even know what's going on.
What would you do if you had $175,000?
I don't really know. I would give some of it to charity.
I hope you're proud of yourself. Phillip, you've got 2 subjects left.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they're both 5th grade. Good news for you is Kyle is in the 5th grade. The bad news is he may not have had these questions yet in school. For $300,000, pick a subject.
Kyle, what do you think?
I had earth science and health.
Okay.
He likes them both.
He likes them both. I do not know health really at all. I know workout and eat good, so I'm gonna go to 5th grade earth science.
5th grade earth science.
Oh my God.
Now remember, you get to hear the question.
Right.
And decide what you want to do.
Right.
Don't answer too quickly. You've got a copy left.
Okay.
You could copy Kyle's paper. But if you copy his paper, you have to go with what he writes down, okay? For $300,000, here's the question. What geologic era are we in right now?
Oh. Ow.
Classmate Kyle has locked in his answer.
Okay, now I know that the old ones were like Mesozoic and Cenozoic and Precambria and like all that stuff. Why I know that and I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't. So I really don't. Okay, he seems like he might know it.
Still have your copy left. If he's wrong, you drop down to $25,000. If he's right, and you copied his paper, you'd jump up to $300,000.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a clue, and I think $175,000 might be a lot to ride on him. And everybody knows.
Phillip, let me ask Kyle a question. You confident with your answer? How's that help you, Phillip?
Makes me a lot nervous, real nervous. You know, he doesn't seem 100% confident. I can go a long way with $175,000. I am quitting. Yeah! If I didn't even have guessed, if I couldn't even have thought it.
Just for giggles. The correct answer to what geologic era are we in right now is Cenozoic.
Oh, didn't I say something like Cenozoic?
Sure you were.
Yeah.
If you copied Kyle's paper for $300,000, he would have said Cenozoic.
Oh!
You would have had $300,000. But Phillip, you're walking out of here with $175,000. Tell millions and millions of people.
I'm Phillip Schrader, and I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
But you got $175,000.